everybody, how are you? It's Casey. I'm coming to you to go over how to transfer your stencil. If you didn't order a kit for the workshop for our pumpkins and sunflower painting, I'm going to show you how to transfer your stencil onto your canvas. So you'll be all prepared. The workshop starts on August 11th through the 16th. I'm going to come to you every evening at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't make the live, that's fine. The replays will be available, but on the live, we will be giving away lots of prizes like usual. So we'll be giving gift cards away for Amazon, Michaels, Casey Cash for our I lost my, for our app, I can't talk. And so we're here at Archeo. But so you can win Casey Cash for the app, and that's where we have all of our kits as well, and easels, kits, easels, aprons, things like that. And so try to get on the live if you can. We're also going to give away some grand prizes during the workshop of a free month of Casey HQ membership, which we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tutorials, stencils, supplies lists in the vault. We have hundreds of bonus tutorials as well. We have all of our workshops in there. So we're going to give away grand prizes of HQ as well. Okay, so I'm excited about that. If you did not get the full kit that has everything that you need in order to create your masterpiece, what you'll have is a supplies list in your free library. If you don't have an email for your free library, a link to it that will have the stencils and the supplies list in there, then look in your spam in your promotions folder, but also you can email us anytime you need anything, info@kchq.com, and we'll help you out. But a lot of times it ends up in people's promotion folders or spam, so check there first if you can, okay? There should be a link to that. So here's your supplies list. You don't have to use the same exact colors as us, but this is what we're using, okay? So you have this on hand, what brushes we're using as well, and so that's all on there. Also, we have our stencils. You'll have a reference stencil, I didn't print that out, sorry, which is a picture on how this goes together. It's kind of like a puzzle. So this is 6 pages, 6 different pages of the drawing. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut around the border of each one of these. You're also going to cut the dotted line on here, okay? I'm going to show you on the camera straight down over here next. But you want to trim. I didn't want to take the time to cut all of these online live with you, so I have them trimmed already. I'm a bad cutter also, not a good cutter. I always tell people when we do like classes with stencils and welcome signs and things like that, like don't go by our cutting skills. I don't know if any of us are good cutters here, but I'm gonna go over here, and this is the painting we'll be creating. So even if you have never held a paintbrush before, you will be able to create this. I promise you. I promise you're gonna create a beautiful 3-dimensional painting you want to hang on your wall, okay? So I'm gonna put this off to the side over here. This is actually what your canvas is going to look like when you're done. This is a 16 by 20 canvas. If you need to resize anything, you can always go to Rapid Resizer. That's what we use actually to resize stencils. So if you wanted this on a 12 by 16 or 14 by 4 to make it square and cut some pieces off, you can do that as well. So you can change your shape any way that you want to any size, okay? So here's all my pieces cut, and then I put it together like a puzzle, okay? So you have one sheet that'll show you how everything's supposed to go together, and then you put it like this, like a puzzle, and then what you're going to do is you just tape it in place so you can trace on here, okay? What you want to make sure that you have on hand is this is white carbon paper, okay? I ordered from Amazon, white carbon paper. I had scissors to cut all of this. I had tape to tape it with, okay? And then also, so you have your 6 pages taped together. It's always 6 when you have a 16 by 20 because it's a pretty big surface, okay? So then what I do is I take my pieces of carbon paper and I tape them down to fit on here. Let me flip it over. So you need to put the gritty side down. You need the gritty side. If you don't, nothing's going to transfer, okay? So you have that like that. Let me get a blank canvas since this is already drawn. Let me get a blank canvas. All right, so I have a blank canvas over here. All right, so I'm just gonna tilt that way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the gritty side down. So I have my gritty side down right here. All right. Then we're going to lay our stencils over this. Now I kind of, when I cut this, most of the time it falls in between the inside line and the outside line, the edge of the canvas, okay? Just make sure that you have it all on there, fit pretty good, okay? So I won't sit here and draw the whole thing with you, but what you want to do is you need to get a ballpoint pen. I think this one's a little bit better, okay? Get a ballpoint pen, and what you're going to do, and I suggest getting like maybe one that's blue. This one's almost out of ink. That wasn't the best line I made there. But so you can tell the difference between the stencil, even though I have black, and the pen mark, okay? I don't know how Rebecca makes her stencils so smooth and perfect. I'm not good with a pen. Not good with a pen at all, but just press. Keep your hand if you need to stay steady. You know I can be a very shaky person with my spinal cord injury. But keep your hand anchored. Don't hold it up in the air. Rest it onto your canvas. So I suggest doing one piece at a time, so you know. Actually, I don't have that squared up real well, but I'm just going to show you. So you know what you've traced and what you haven't. Okay. Sorry, people downstairs. So I'm just going to pull this up so you can see. So I'm going to pull that up like that. And look how easy that is to transfer on that. Let me hold it up. Look how nice. I don't have a lot of lights on up here, so I apologize. But so you just transfer your whole thing like that. I don't suggest pulling it off at all. Rebecca can use this to draw the rest of our. What we do, I'm going to go back here. But what we do is we use a Luma projector for all of our kits that we ship out and all of our canvases that we draw and paint in the studio. So we use a Luma projector and project it down onto the canvas instead of using the tracing paper. But for people at home, this is a very easy method in order to transfer a stencil, okay? So if you have any questions, again, here's our email address, okay? If you have not signed up for a free workshop yet, just go to KCKHQ.com, scroll to the middle of the page, and there's the sign up right there. You put in your email address, I believe, and first name, and it'll create a free library for you, and you'll have your stencils and your supplies listed there. After the workshop is all over, Miss Kaylee, who works on the back end for us, is going to upload the 6 days of videos into that workshop for you, so you always have it in one place as well. So you'll have the replays on our Facebook page, and then you also have the replays within your vault or within your library as well, okay? So be sure to sign up if you haven't. Also for our members, our HQ members, if you haven't seen this yet, I created a smaller version of the painting on a 12 by 16. So you also have the stencil for this one within our vault, okay? So that's in the HQ vault, and I put it under the grab and go section. So if you wanted to paint a smaller painting with us and you weren't quite sure, I was gonna knock that over, you're not sure that you want to paint the giant 16 by 20, you can always start with the smaller one. And I just changed up the colors of the big pumpkin, and it's very, very similar. So that's an option for HQ members. That's not just in with the free workshop though, okay? But I wanted to let you know that's an option. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. We're so excited to paint with you. Try to make it live if you can. We love to give away prizes. We have great prizes. So I hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you soon. Thanks again. Bye.